Thank you very much, Councillor. I too want to thank Sinn Féin for bringing forward this very important motion, because it's one of the most hurtful things that's happening in our county at the present time, and we do not have an adequate service. And first of all, I want to compliment the drivers and the paramedics and all the staff that do an excellent job. It's the management of the ambulance service that's wrong, and without a shadow of a doubt. And you see, ambulance workers are burned out from long, exhausting shifts. Ambulance staff work very hard and perform an invaluable service in caring for our communities. Far too often, patients are left waiting for far too long when they need urgent medical help. This not only causes considerable distress to patients, but can worsen the medical outcomes. And we must stand up for our ambulance service and ensure they get the support they need to do their jobs properly, and we need to expand our ambulance fleet to ensure that rural communities are properly served and not being left behind like they are at the present time. We need to increase hospital capacity to avoid patients being left waiting in ambulances. So, back in 2012, up until then, we had a very good ambulance service. But this board was introduced, the reconfiguration of the National Ambulance Service. What that actually meant was a reduction of the ambulance service. Ambulances are being deployed recently from South Kerry to West Cork, deep into the heart of West Cork. Took a patient they started off at 8 o'clock in the morning, took a patient to Cork University Hospital. When they pressed the button coming out of there, they were sent to Dungarvan to take a patient to Waterford Hospital. When they were coming out of Waterford, they were told to go back to Dungarvan for a second patient, and took that patient back to Waterford again. Then they thought they were coming back to Kerry, and they were told to go to Clonmel. And that's the God's honest gospel truth, and that happened. And that our county of Kerry was left a whole 12-hour shift without that ambulance. That's not good enough, Minister. And you see, we're in the back burner because more ambulances go to Cork. And you see, not the same amount of Cork ambulances go to Kerry. So we're left without service. Okay, so the farmer, his 4 fingers were cut off. And his wife, after a long wait, had to bundle him into a car and wrap up his hand and take him herself. And the last drive that Ambrose O'Sullivan got to the hospital, instead of being in an ambulance, was in his wheelchair inside in the back of a transit van. That's not good enough. We had a better service years ago than we have now. He must wake up and do something about it.
Thank you very much, Deputy Healy-Rae.